Now, what I would say also about curriculum is we have what we might describe as the prescribed curriculum. EYFS technically isn't a curriculum, but it is a set of outcomes. It's the closest we have. And alongside that, we have the actual curriculum. And the actual curriculum is what you deliver as an educator with children, which is far more intricate, massively bigger than what any prescribed curriculum is going to be, because you are meeting individual needs and needs of groups of children in a very intricate kind of way. And interestingly, much of what we teach children and we think is important isn't explicitly mentioned in the curriculum. So, for instance, one of the things I'm going to talk about today is sense of place or geography, and I'm going to use that as an example of how we build curriculum and how we build in progression and so on. And one of the places I start is naming simple geographical features like a forest, sea, river, and so on, mountain. And what's quite interesting, and I've done this before, I've said to people, do you do that? Do you teach those things to children? Do you teach them that? And everyone says, yeah, of course we do. Well, it's not in the EYFS. EYFS doesn't explicitly say you have to do that. There's a sentence about understanding the environment, which you then interpret and then you make sensible and you make relevant to the children that you work with. So I'm very interested in this idea of how we refine and distill the prescribed curriculum into the actual curriculum that works with children. And it's very mixed with pedagogy, and obviously assessment comes into it because you need to see how it's actually impacting the children. But that's, I think, quite one of the interesting dynamics that I think we face. How do educators make the curriculum their own and make it owned by the children that they work with? And how do they shape their pedagogy around that to make that happen?